Alright. Let's get started. Need to hit the link. Copy. Put it. Gosh darn it, I forgot to do the thing. Come on, come on. Links to the web. Alright. And then here, give me just one moment. So it's the fun part of making the live stream, is just making sure things go through and stuff. Sorry about that. Copy the link. Here's. Alright, get out of here. Alright. Hold on. Darn phone thingamajigger. Hurrah! Alright. Hey there guys, how's it going? We're back with Dream Daddy. Hey Wolfie! Hey, how's it going today? As you know, we have 3 guys left. We got Brian, we got Matt, and we got Hugo. Oh no, what happened? Oh no, that's not good. Let's turn those thoughts Let's turn those thoughts into positive thoughts with playing this game because it's random and deep at times. It's completely fine, Wolfie. No need to worry. I just want to make sure you're doing okay. Hugs. So, who should we start out with? Should we start out with Matt, Brian, or Hugo? Which one? Part of me kind of wants to start out with Hugo. Should we go with Hugo? What do you think? Such choice! Unless I can flip a coin or something. Ah, the hell with it. Let's go with Hugo. And now it's a go-go. It's rude to ask people about their mysterious hand tattoos. Jeez. I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium. Yes, the aquarium was magnificent. We got to mess with penguins. Pengoos! Type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey, still want a cheese board? Still want a cheese board? Hugo responds within a few minutes. Colin is still being a humongous shithead. He won't stop sending the picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting my paper. Whoops, sorry, meant that for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's pictures of Jackie Chan everywhere. Hey, I'm not gonna complain. I like Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan's the shit, man. He's like one of my other childhood heroes, like Tracy Moore and the voice actor for Goku. Sadly, I can't remember his or her name right now. I'm bad with names sometimes. Shall we? I type back. Save a couple for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little light on content, and I think this would really round it out. Ha! Let me get back to you after class ends. I stand up from the computer and stretch. Well, guess there's only one thing to do now. Dad nap. Fuck yeah! Fucking dad nap, man! Is that better than a cat nap? I'm very, very curious now. I hop onto the couch and turn on some Antiques Road Warrior for background noise. Still, what the hell are these shows? I got this ornate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982. To be told that it once belonged to a Confederate general is a huge surprise. This will feed my tribe for weeks! I really like the way the appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor bondage gear. Maybe this is that ASMR thing Amanda keeps talking to me about. I drift off to sleep. I'm jolted awake by a dad book message from Hugo. Hey, sorry about that. Colin's in the principal's office right now. He says he knows Jackie Chan personally, and that Jackie won't be happy to hear about this. Oh, jeez. I get off work in a little while, and I continue to be very serious about the cheese boards. I fumble out a reply. Yeah, so am I! Hugo and I work out the details, and I'm all set to meet him in a few hours. Fuck yeah, get that cheese. Nom 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 cheese. I love cheese. But sometimes cheese don't love me. Amanda walks in the door just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Haven't heard that line in ages. Just getting home from school. Where are you going? Oh, I have a meeting with the board. The board? A cheese board is what I meant. Yes, I'm going to meet with the board of cheese. Cheers. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, I'll live. Only if you can talk him into going easy on me for the final. I don't know about that, sweetheart. Sorry, buddy. That ball's in your court. Ayy! What's in my court, you ask? Just a variety of delicious cheeses and meats and their accompanying crackers. Maybe some olives, a little bit of fig jam. Ugh. Yes, I get it. You're excited about the cheese. Yes. Sweetie, you'll get it one day. But now I gotta go see a man about some manchego. Please leave. Okay, honey. Bye-bye. I walk into a quaint French diner, and Hugo waves me down to a booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Well, I can imagine. He has to deal with fucking kids all day. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like kids, but sometimes kids can be little schrots. Long day?
I don't know.
Every day is a long day when you teach middle schoolers. I bet. Colin started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bartending in those little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Huh. Interesting. Is that the one that parents think means sex stuff? Those ones, yeah. But the reports are just the sensationalist new media capitalizing on the fears of suburban parents as usual. Why am I not surprised? At least I hope. Well, I hope so too. Doesn't need to be that way. Yikes! Oh. Right now I'm very ready for some fine wine and some delicious cheese. I wish I had wine and cheese. And where's my wine? Somebody give me some wine! Cheese! A waitress stops by and takes our order for the biggest cheese plate you can have. For the love of God, just please put the cheese in my mouth, and recommends us some wine. That's quite the thing. Do you two want a scorecard for trivia? Ooh, there's trivia. Yep, we're starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing.
Ah,
we'd love to play, right, Tidbit? Yeah, sure. Fuck. The waitress hands us a scorecard and a few pencils before leaving. Oh boy, this is not gonna be good. When it comes to certain trivia, I'm not good. Please be like random shit that I know. Like, I might not be much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. Me to a T. Hey, just like my name, Tidbit. Come on, I'll doubt it'll be too hard. Tidbit! I turn to see Matt and Brian here with their daughters. Looking like they're ready for trivia, they come up to our table to greet us. Oh no, this just got serious. Hey guys! You're all here for the questions and answers game?
yeah.
We come here every week, but Brian and Daisy carry the team. Carmencita and I just sit here for the cheese. Makes sense. Provolone 2, Lost in New York, have been reigning champions for the last month. My competitiveness. Man, Brian's great at trivia too? That raised the stakes. Great name though. Solid team name. That's Carmencita's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am at puns. Yes. Yes. Like father, like daughter. You guys gonna try to give us a run for our money?
Hey.
We'll see what we can do. I will destroy you. We'll see what we can do to not hurt your feelings too bad. The cheese will taste so much better with the side of victory. Hey! Hugo and I bump fists. Fist bump. Yay. Tag team champions! Hey. We have to think of a good team name, but I think this will be fun. Good luck! Brian, Matt, and their daughters head back to their table. Well, I guess we need a name. Got any ideas? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to say because I get the feeling I'm gonna make a really bad decision here. Real monsters. Craigslist Swiss connections. Harvardy like it's 1999. Easy, breezy, beautiful. What the fuck? Easy, breezy, cover squirrel. Harvardy like it's 1999. Part of me's kind of leaning towards the real monsters. Pardon me. But also the Harvardy one. I don't know about the Craigslist one. But let's go for our real monsters ones. You didn't seem to like that one too much. Let's try that again. Harvardy. Glasses just disappeared. He doesn't like that either. Okay, let's try Craigslist, you freaking picky bitch. Oh, does he not like any of these? I don't know. Nah, he doesn't like any of these too much. So we'll just go with the original idea of real monsters. Oh, do nicely. The waitress comes by with our cheese board, and we revel in its glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide it into my dairy-induced ecstasy. This is making me hungry again. Fuck you. There's such a fine variety of cheese and archery. Cha-cha-na-na. Huff. Word vomit. That I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip into the seasoned nuts, a slice of savory yet salty Gouda, or perhaps a focaccia crisp topped with the honey and goat cheese. Cheese! I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me. Cheers to cheese! Cheese! Cheese, 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 cheese. Hey, hey! Oh, hey, it's that guy again. A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with a frenetic energy of a radio DJ. We just saw this guy! Everybody ready for some trivia? The restaurant cheers. Oh man, looks like everyone's really into this. That's what I like to hear. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name's Richard. I just like alliteration. But you used Spin Master Quinn the last time. I guess with this one it makes more sense. Kind of rolls off the tongue a little bit better too. My feet are falling asleep. More cheers! I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me. Ouch! Fuck! This guy's depressing. Aha! I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. I don't see how that makes it better. Let's go into some questions. The first category is literature. Fuck! Excellent.
My feelings hurt.
You know who loved literature? My dead... Dude! Calm your shit! My dead father! I looked up to him so much!
Hey!
More jokes. Classic Quizmaster quips. I can't really tell what jokes are or not, because I see the little sweat beads on your sprite there, bud. Calm your shit. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life. Stop it. Hugo, you got this literature stuff, right? Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque, insect-looking creature? Yes. This is the continent that encompasses the realm of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. Oh! Other notable sites included Isengard, the Mirkwood, and Rivendell. What is the Elvish name for this continent? Fuck! Of course, of all things, you have to say the Elvish name. Ow, 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 I nearly want to say it's Endor, but, I probably sound like an idiot right now.
Correctamundo.
Oh, that was right. Oh, sweet. Who was the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of Mars? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I nearly want to say it's Hawthorne, but it's probably not. This is gonna piss me off. And my feet are asleep. This is making it worse. Is it Hawthorne? Is it Alcott? I don't know. I'm bad with this literature stuff.
Rongo.
Okay, apparently that was wrong. Okay, let's try that again. I don't want to seem dumb. Even though I am.
Rongo.
Shit. I suck at these. It just had to be literature. I don't read too much because I don't have a lot of time.
Correct.
Oh, hey, I got it. Yay. Edmond Dantes is better known as this man. Ew. Dante... Is it this guy?
Wrong.
Yikes.
Wrong.
Jigus, stop your shit. I get the feeling it might be Frankenstein's monster then.
Wrong.
Calm your shit! I'm doing bad at this right now. And I know I'm kind of going back and doing this, but...
Correct.
The Quizmaster walks around their room. I think he's doing crowd work. He stops by mine and Hugo's table. Whoa, nice cheese plate you got there. Thank you. How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed a lactose intolerance later in life. Seriously, dude, calm yourself. I'm sorry to hear that. I also developed clinical depression. You don't say! I mean, that's nothing to laugh about, but this guy, he needs to calm his stuff just a little bit. Oh! But people don't tell you to just get over it. You're lactose intolerant, right? Nobody likes... Have you tried exercising to get rid of your delivering dairy allergy? Or you just need to choose to not let your throat close up when you eat brie? You're just making this more awkward. Anything? Does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. Who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. The next round is cinema. Oh yeah! Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I retreat into them for days on end, because obsessing over a fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. That's actually very true. I know that feel too well. Frodo Baggins! Frodo Baggins! Am I right? Is he okay? Oh. I think he's just his character. I hope. How's your cinema? Spotty, I don't know a lot about movies, but if there's any questions about bad horror movies, I can be of service. Hey! I can connect with this guy. Because if there's one thing I love, it's shitty fucking horror movies. I fucking love shitty horror movies. That's an interesting one. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. This guy gets me. He's at the mountain hot. Gets me. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? That moment when you can't remember shit about your favorite franchise. If memory serves right, I think it was her mother.
Correct.
Hey! What entertainer makes a fourth wall breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? That one I'm not too familiar with. Charlie Sheen, Hulk Hogan, Emilio Estevez, or Boy George. Why do I get the feeling it's Hulk Hogan? Or Charlie Sheen.
Correct.
Oh hey, it was right! Which of these 80s horror movies does not feature an Indian burial ground as a part of its setting? Is it Poltergeist? No. The Shining? No. I think it's The Shining. Because these... It was Pet Cemetery. Fuck!
No.
Nope, that one's wrong. I just thought because of the name. I never watched Pet Cemetery before. So The Shining.
No.
That one's wrong too! I love my crappy horror movies, but damn. So, Poltergeist.
Correct.
Yeah, Poltergeist. Seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. Those guys are pros. Yeah, I'm totally pro. Shh, totally not cheating. Don't say anything. Shh, you didn't see anything. Wait, this is live? No! I look over to the table and give them a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He gets a much sterner nod. Oh boy. And the next category is wrestling. You just had to pick a thing I'm not too familiar with. Alright, we're totally boned. Yeah. Hugo grabs my arm. Wait, I got this. Huh? Man, you know what I want to wrestle with? Literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold. Fuck. Damn. Please. It's been so long since I've been held. Also, where the hell did their glasses go or something? It's like they just disappear out of nowhere. I can only process my emotions by making jokes out of them. Let's start the quiz. Remember that this is gonna be the lightning round. The first people to answer gets the points. I look over at Hugo. He is focused. He's in it to win it. Question 1. This was the original name of Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for WWE. Shit, motherfucker. I don't know. Hugo's hand shoots up. Yes, the enthusiastic one over there. Steve Austin debuted as the ringmaster. That is correct. Points to real monsters. Fuck yeah. Next question is, the city was the location of the first ever WrestleMania. Hugo's hand shoots up again. Yes, the one who looks like he has known the answer for his entire life. The first WrestleMania was held in New York. New York at Madison Square Garden in 1985. Damn!
Correct.
I'm glad I'm not answering these questions. And now the correct answer for real monsters! Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kind of hot. Ooh, a tough one. This title... Oh boy. I'm gonna say right here, just in case. This title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps up, more excited than I've ever seen him. Chavo versus Kane. Ooh, sorry, Bucko, but that's incorrect. He is actually Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28.
I'm not angry.
No, that's absolutely wrong. The record is Chavo Guerrero versus Kane. WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008. Kane took down Chavo with one choke slam and pinned him for the 3 count. I will not stand for this travesty. Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife? The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes. He's retreated back into his seat. Oh, fine. Yeah, Hugo seemed fired up about that. Where did he get these encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? Maybe he was a wrestler way back in the day? He can wrestle me anytime if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Boop boop. It is a very quiet day, but I don't mind because I'm having fun. How do you know so much about wrestling? Oh, you just pick stuff up. You don't just pick stuff up and be like, hey, this happened this day, at this precise location, at this precise year. You don't just pick that stuff up. I see through you, man. That sounds suspicious, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the Quizmaster. Alright. Looks like we're down to the final category. And it's a close one between Provolone 2, Lost in New York. Brian and Matt high five. And, real monsters! Hugo and I high five. We look over to Brian, Matt, and Carmencita, and Daisy all playfully give us a thumbs down and stick out their tongues. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them just how serious I am. Watching you. My category is cool animals. Hell yeah. Animals, huh? I've never taken care of anything living. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. Haha, I'm falling apart. Anyway, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? Oh gee, I don't know.
Wrong.
What? Well, that one's gonna be wrong, I guess. So I'll keep that for right now. What is the last animal that appears in the dictionary? That one?
Correct.
Yes! What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? I know for sure it's not the platypus. I think it might be polar bear, because technically they have two coats of fur, one of them actually being... No, that's their skin. Their skin is black, right? Fuck, I can't remember! I'm gonna go with polar bear just in case.
Incorrect.
Incorrect! Fuck you, I'm not gonna get this one wrong. And what the hell is it? Is it the platypus?
Incorrect.
Okay, it's not the platypus either. Then what the heck is it? What is it? Tell me now. Is it the otter?
Correctamundo.
Oh, it's the otter! I love otters. They're so fucking cute. Alright, I'm just gonna come around and collect your store cards, and we'll see who came out on top. Remember, the winning team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's will fulfill your needs. I just got a fucking headache. No, not that. I don't need that. I need this. Hey! I'm just gonna let that settle in for a moment before I say anything to market again. I'm just gonna keep that there for right now. Everyone oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. The Quizmaster goes back to tally up the score. I pick what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker, with a little bit of honey and dried apricot. Must resist drool. I don't need to see you. I don't want you guys to see me drooling. So, what are your plans for after a big win? I'll probably retire, take Amanda somewhere tropical, drink something out of a coconut. Always wanted to do that. What about you? Probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring, bet it all on black, walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals that I know what to do with. Bold. But I like your style. You want the last piece of Havarti? Nah, that's all you. You definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, the Quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down. waiting with bated breath for the results. Who will be the coveted winner? I really hope it's us. Hey, everybody! We've had a great night. Lots of goofs, lots of laughs, a little bit of crying in the back, but that's neither here or nor there. By a landslide, the winner of tonight's contest is... Real Monsters! Fuck yeah! Eggplants, by the way. Real Monsters, come on down and get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care, where phenomenal service is... God, I can't do this anymore. Just please take the gift card. I'm gonna have to change it to 70 now. Well, technically 71 because it was a 69. Lol. I motioned for Hugo to get the gift card, and he shyly slinks out of the booth to grab it. He pauses for a moment and gives the Quizmaster a hug with a few pats on the back. The Quizmaster sobs just a little. Aww. That guy needs a break, man. Hugo makes a victory lap back to our table and gives me a high five. Real Monsters unstoppable. Real Monsters is great. May Real Monsters reign for 1,000 years. Hey, great work, guys. You guys did awesome. Yeah, we so didn't cheat. Will we be seeing Real Monsters again next week? I look over at Hugo, who smiles. Maybe so. We make a pretty good team, huh, Hugo? Hugo blushes. Aw. Hugo and I walk back to our cul-de-sac, basking in the glow of our win and nursing our cheese-filled bellies. Man, we crushed it in there. Finally, enduring the screams of young children for years on end has paid off. I will take half of this gift card and use it to purchase my many air fresheners for my car, which Ernest refuses to stop vaping in. Lol. Excuse me. I think I'll use my hack to buy at least 2 tire pressure gauges to press the place in different parts of my garage. You never know when you're gonna need one, and I prefer to have them within arm's reach. Neat. A fine plan. Shame about that one wrestling question, though. I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Oh, shit. Come on, there's gotta be a story there. What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think. You pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you were there at the ring yourself. Oh, it's just stuff I know. That's very suspicious. Very, very suspicious. I kind of don't want to press it, but I'm going to see what happens when I press ask him. Hugo, I'd figure you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. It's embarrassing. But let's see what happens. You know, it's actually embarrassing not being able to explain the basic algebra to your daughter. You know what's not embarrassing? Knowing stuff about wrestling. Hugo says. No. Eggplants! Alright, if you really want to know, just follow me. Are we going to his house? Oh, this is a very nice, swanky place. Me likes. Especially that nicely designed clock on the wall here, and the TV. Yes. Hugo leads me to his house at the edge of the cul-de-sac. We step inside, and his house is exactly what I expected it to be. Neat and filled to the top to bottom with books and art. Welcome to my home. Sorry it's so messy. No need to worry about that. My home's a little bit of a mess, but hey, it's home. His house is actually spotless. I follow him down a hall. What are we doing? Oh no. Hugo opens the door and ushers me inside. It's pitch black. He closes the door behind us. Hugo flips the switch and I finally understand. Oh my god, look at this lava lamp! And all this wrestling stuff too. Wait, is that a drawing tablet? Dude, do you draw? Dude! Curio cabinet is packed with in-box wrestling action figures lined the walls, along with posters, cardboard cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia imaginable. A giant widescreen TV sits on a decked-out media stand. I'm speechless. I look over at Hugo, who's hovering by the door, doing everything to avoid eye contact. It's, This is really embarrassing. Oh crap. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Eggplants! Are you kidding? Look at all this stuff. This must have taken you forever to collect. Can I touch this? Go ahead. I pick up one of the replica championship belts and toss it over my shoulder. Do you smell when I'm cooking?
Oh.
I think the line is, it's meatballs. Oh! Welcome back, Whoopi. Nice to see you here. Nah, you're all good. Take as long as you need. No need to worry. I'm just sitting here having fun. But it's always more fun whenever people are around. Makes me happy to be with others. Always. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I just think it's cool how passionate you are about this. Oh, yeah, I really, really like wrestling. He's rushing so hard right now. I know the feel. That's how I feel when it comes to certain things. Hugo, you brought the wrong kind of pizza rolls again. Dude, why don't you just call him Dad? Looks like Ernest just got home. He's yelling from the hallway. I can see Hugo immediately deflate.
Oh.
I told you those pizza rolls have less sodium. I just want you to be healthy, son. Ernest comes into Hugo's wrestling room and looks around with disgust. He notices me and scoffs. I thought nobody was allowed in your precious wrestling room. I never said that. I just said that you're not allowed to take the action figures out of their boxes and pose them like they're having sex with each other. Oh! Ernest gets flustered. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna go throw eggs at stuff. Have fun with your stupid wrestling crap. Ernest leaves, then a moment later pops in his head back in the room. Walmart. I'm glad to hear that, Wolfie. Like, seriously. I just always get so concerned about if people actually have fun with me commentating. I always get very worried and self-conscious about that. I just feel like I'm boring sometimes. I don't know. And your stupid friend. Ernest storms back out of the room. I hear a door slam. Hugo wearily runs his hand through his hair. Sorry about that. About him. And sorry I have to keep apologizing about him. He's just going through a phase, I guess. I try so hard to impress him, but it's obvious that no matter what I do, he hates me. Ernest has a thing against authority figures, and you don't get much more authoritative than a teacher dad. My ex, he gets to be the fun weekend dad, and I'm just Hugo, who makes Ernest eat his vegetables and turn in his homework on time. Hey, you love him and you're looking out for his best interest. Take it from one dad to another. Someday he'll come to appreciate you. Maybe not someday soon, but someday. I hope so.
Hey.
Thanks for letting me vent. Hugo glances at his watch. Suppose it's getting late. Let's do trivia again sometime soon. I would absolutely love to. I start to leave. And hey, thanks for showing me your wrestling stuff. Maybe you can tell me some more about it next time. Hugo smiles. That would be amazing. I'll catch you around. Aww. It only takes me a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch reading a book about female photographers. Wow, I thought you didn't like reading. I don't. This book is all pictures.
Aww.
And even then, my patience is being tried.
Dad.
Did you get to eat all the cheese your little heart desired? I am happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner?
Hey.
Hash browns! Fuck, I wish I had hash browns. That'd be amazing. Okay, toast dipped in egg! Alright. Blueberry pancakes! Well, only if you'll help me make them. You know I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler, and also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now tell me about the cheese board. Matt and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside of the fridge. I tell her all about the trivia, but leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figure she would probably find some nefarious way to use that information for a better grade. Shit. I'm glad that I make you happy. That actually means quite a lot. That's all I really want to do whenever I do my YouTube stuff. I don't care about money. I don't care about everything else. Just as long as I'm making people happy, having fun with others, and producing at least decent content, that's all that really matters to me. So, that means a lot. I mean, as much as I would love to make YouTube my job, I'm just happy with what I have right now. And if I get bigger, then that'll be cool. But right now, I'm still happy. So very happy. Okay, let's see what score we got. Did we get an S rank? I love how low the smart is. Oh!
That was so good you gave me goosebumps.
I gave him chicken spots. Looks kind of weird from that angle, but...
Welcome.
Asio, go get her.
You got dads.
Alright, we're down to 2 who need second dates. So we need Matt and Brian. Who should we do next? I know our last date with Matt didn't go so well because I sucked at that game. Like, oh my god, I hardcore sucked at that so bad. Damn, I'm out of energy drink. I'll have to get some orange juice here in a moment. If I get thirsty. Because I is a thirsty bitch. So should we do Matt or Brian? Brian or Matt? Na, 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 na. Ow. Prick in my neck. Gotta love that. Yeah, I have to brought this out today. Because I love this thing. Kind of want to go with maybe not, just to give him another try. I'm kind of scared the shit out of him last time. Ah heck, let's go with Matt. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Amanda! Amanda sticks out her head from her room. Father! Wanna go to the coffee spoon? Oh, so you called cool once and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo-jazz and stuff? Amanda! Are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal. Yes! Hey, it's that one dude, Carlos? I can't remember. Amanda and I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today. No, excuse me. Just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face. Oh, Pablo. Pablo's his name. Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. And might you be Miss... This is my daughter, Amanda. The person I am a father to and am very protective of. Damn. In order to make your acquaintance, my name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay. A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. You know, Pablo, you're really laying it on thick right now. If you don't back away from my daughter, it's not gonna be very pretty for you, if you know what I'm saying. Where the fuck's my shovel? My innate dad senses tingle. I am overwhelmed with a fiery protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. We appropriate lines from taking shit. Defend witch house. Change the subject. Anyways, Pablo, I didn't know you worked here. Oh yeah, man. Today's my first day. Matt's still training me. Tidbit! Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I take high five as fellow cool people duel. I see you've met my newest employee. At your service, although I'm only here till Vacant Veil starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first. Alright, Pablo, what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasted caffeinated beverage? A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. Dude, smashing pumpkins! The world is a vampire. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a renegade. Fucking love smashing pumpkins, man. That's awesome. A classic, and you? Let's go with Americano. Americano football, please. Our coffee is as strong as our band's feelings. Good choice. I don't get it. Oh, American football is a sport, but it's also an emo band that made a good album and then waited over a decade and then made another good album, and their music was very sad and sometimes featured sad trumpets. Sad trumpets!
Hey.
And I'm over-explaining the joke again. Coming right up, Paulo walks over to workman making our drinks, while Matt observes him.
Hey.
You'll get the hang of it, for as goofy as a dude as he is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again. Hell yeah!
Hey.
I'm actually gonna be training Paulo in a few hours, and was gonna go record shopping. Wanna come along? Absolutely! Paulo brings us our drinks, and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink, and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Dude, he's very chill. Chill is very nice. Chill. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store. Have you ever been here before? No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in our living room, but all I have is our 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. Yeah! Fake beard arms race, sad swears, steady bow, dinner food, yacht club miracle. Oh my god, there's one for the Dover's ghost. That's funny. Couples therapy. I'm noticing a lot of references in here, if you know what I'm saying. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artworks, stickers, and records. A few people mill around flipping through the milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point? There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but really I think it's nice to collect records.
Oh.
It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love. I kind of know the feel, because surprisingly I actually still buy CDs. I just like to sometimes, because it's like, I know I'm probably going to put this on my computer later, but this will be nice if my thing on my car decides to go proof. What is up with me today? That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so we could record our favorite songs? Shit, that's old. It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, non-sploitation. I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Purple. Purple! Cookies and cream?
Hey.
If you could buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Ooh. That's a hard one. Because if we're being serious here, I don't know about daffodils. I know cherry blossoms are nice, but after a while the smell gets a little bit overpowering. Just a little bit. Fireball or summer breeze? Summer breeze. What's your favorite ambient sound? Star Trek bridge ambience? Howls of the Bone chorus? Bowling alley? Rain. Rain. What's your favorite dream vacation spot? Inside an active volcano. Yes, that's where I love to spend all my time trying to get tan, but I get roasted instead. Do. My backyard. I know that was in my backyard, because that's technically near my house. What's your deepest, darkest fear? I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I fabricated this universe saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food? I would say the top one. Bad things for a moment.
What?
Oh, I know just the thing. Man runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Trouble Will Find Me by The National. The National have honed their sad guy sound on album after album. By this point, they're old pros about feeling blue. The music is so amazing that it'll actually cheer you up. Neat. Whoa, dude. Thanks for the recommendation. You're gonna have a great time with it. Promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt?
Hey.
Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. I swear I'm good at this by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Dude, Mystery Skulls. I fucking love their song Ghost. Tight. The cashier rings up Matt and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. What you looking at? Who's the nerd? Funny thing is, I'm not offended.
Hey.
That nerd is my buddy, Tidbit. Tidbit, this is the beacon of human charm, is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you! Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on? You know it. Are the Third Waves gonna do a special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. Ah, thank you so much, Ezra H. Welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the sub. How you doing today? I hope you're having a good time from what you've seen. Oh my goodness. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's an open mic night going on? Yeah, dude. We do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here. You and Amanda should come by that night. Word vomit, I can't speak. I'm so excited. Matt blushes. I mean, if you're not doing anything, will Vacant Veil be playing? If only. I finished paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think that all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. That's actually really true. When you think about it, music does kind of have a very... what's the word I'm looking for? Not really... No, not inspirational, but... It has that atmospheric way of making some situations seem kind of different. And has a really emotional thrill to you. I mean, I'm a big-time music junkie, and... music really hits me hard depending on the song. Like, heck. Especially the song The Only Exception by Paramore. That's a song I really, really love. There's music that reminds me of my exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. Damn. I understand the struggling through school part. As for the remind me of my exes, not really. I just kind of forget. I mean, sure there were good times, but sometimes those bad times kind of overshadowed a few things, if you know what I'm saying. All that stuff, and listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is so special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. Aww.
Hey, yeah.
And then that even reminds me of a younger me going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Shit. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. I can't believe we're talking about smoking pot. Thing is, I've never smoked pot before. I've never smoked anything before. Didn't really find interest in it. Yeah, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is it even what kids call it these days? I don't know.
Oh.
But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Shit. Yeah, why not? Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Hey, Molly's got a hookup, says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop. Oh no, we're actually doing this. This is gonna... I get the feeling there's something else going on here. Also, guys, feel free to ask me questions if you want me to. I like keeping conversations going while I'm reading and just interacting with you guys. Because, I don't know, I don't ask questions a lot. But whatever works for you, works for me. As long as we're all having fun, that's all that matters. Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it, I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in the state, right? Are we in Colorado? I definitely knew that. Ha. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear. Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters shrouded in darkness is a lean figure dressed in all black. That sounds familiar. Excuse me, Mr. Drug Man? Yes, that's exactly what you say to the drug man. Hey, drug man! Pardon me, but do you have the stuff? Do you got the cocaine? Surprise, the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian, Damien's son. Why am I not surprised? Who sent you? We're cool, man, we're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, weed is prove you're cool. What? I need to know you're down or I bolt. Oh, shit. I kind of want to show them that we're not wearing wire. let's go with this. Oh, I've seen this in coffee films before. I lift up my shirt to prove that I'm not wearing a wire. Oh shit, we're showing our pecs. Look away, Matt, we're showing our pecs! Oh Jesus, put that away, please! Look, it's fine, I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right, now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Sigh. Alright, how much do you want? One? One what?
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
He means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much?
Oh.
One? Dude, you have to say like, isn't it like, does it go by pounds or grams or, I don't know how drug stuff works. Oh my god, look, here, take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened. I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree!
Oh.
That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get off of public property before we smoke this.
Hey, yeah.
Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Matt and I walk back to our cul-de-sac and stop at the gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Carmencita's having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all time we need to do drugs. Drugs. Awesome, let's do some drugs. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There's a bunch of band posters and his record collection takes up an entire wall. I don't know. If there's one thing I'm okay with, but not completely, it's leather couches. Because, yeah, sure, they're comfy and all, but after a while you just kind of stick and you have to just peel yourself up there and you're like, whoa, what a collection! Been collecting my whole life. What the hell was that? Sorry about that. It was nice to finally get all of them in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. Had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me and we lay the marijuana drugs onto the coffee table. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house. If you say so.
What?
You know, the couch kind of looks like the one that we have here at my place. Except our couch is better. Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Oh no! Never was too good at this. Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think, and I take it. Well, let's... Oh, man. I kind of want to say open up the nug.
Hey.
He didn't like that. He didn't like that. Rip off the golf fairway. Yeah, let's do that. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and coughs a little bit. Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby? Matt takes a hit, his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh god! Did we develop a taste for meth? Meth? Cocaine? What is this? No, it's oregano. Is it oregano? Or basil? Or something hilarious?
Hey, yeah.
Yep, this is oregano. He gave us fucking oregano. That little shit. I want my $10 back. I sniffed the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off. Yeah, like I was just saying, I want my fucking $10 back. That little shit. Luckily, his dad is fucking cute and hat. Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. Very true. Very true. You know what? You're right.
Oh.
We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. Oh. Excuse me. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age, too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive letters reads, "Stillness, the dancing." Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Aww. Cool, but sad. You two were in a band together?
Oh, man.
Yeah. That was the reason why I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow. That seems like a life some people only dream of.
Huh.
It was, and it's difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rose and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in a van, all that stuff.
Oh, man.
So when she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down our roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Oh. Since she was a kid, Rosa has always had dreamed to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. Oh, he needs a hug. Somebody give Matt a hug. I'll give Matt a hug. Hugs. He needs a hug. You're gonna make me cry. I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died.
Oh.
Matt gets up to flip the record next to the turntable. I notice a dusty piano. Do you play?
Oh, man.
I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh, yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
Hey.
No way. You had a ska phase? Ska never dies.
Oh.
Except for Communist Manifesto, we broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers. Yes, all the hugs to Matt. Oh, man. Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench. Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh, man, let's see if I still got it. I sit down at the piano. Oh, man. Should I go with a classic or... I don't think he's gonna, like, Wonderwall. Let's go with this. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Wait, that was just smoke on the water. And I've forgotten how to play. Deep Purple is always appreciated, nonetheless. Alright, buddy, can you top that?
I mean, I don't know if I should.
I shouldn't. Aw, come on! Please? Please, 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 please. Please? Please?
Oh, man.
No, it's been a long time. Save. I don't know. I always get nervous around these parts. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple's Smoke on the Water. How much worse can it be? He stares at the piano for a second. Okay. Eggplants! Okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He takes in a deep breath and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool.
Hey.
Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man, that was killer. Are you gonna pull that out for the open mic night? Oh no, I never play at those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable and at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man. But I hope you know how beautiful your music is. Thanks. Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to my door. Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoky oregano, Anne.
Hey.
I think we'll be fine. Night, dude. I smile. Night. Aww. I walk inside the house. It's dark, save for the silver of lighting coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with a camera editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. What smells like a pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing! So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry. Me too. Hey. Even though I ate a shit ton of rice earlier. Nom nom nom. Wait, no. Hi, hungry. No! I was waiting for it. Hi, hungry. I'm Dad. Oh, man. I'm Dad! Amanda collapses on the floor. I promise myself I never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo, you set it up. I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please. Yes. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up the sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. Yay. Huh? How was record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way. Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight, and it was amazing. Yeah. He played piano for you? Dude! Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. Excuse me. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple of tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. Glockenspiel! Glockenspiel! I don't know what the heck that is, but it's fun to say. Glockenspiel! I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. Yes. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? That song is stuck in my head all night. No, so cute. Okay, let's see how we did. Probably terribly. Bonding, handyman.puns, nuggage, 520, really? Oh yeah, I got an A on that one.
Wait for your next.
The last time we got a C, we didn't do too well because we scared the shit out of him and lost that game. King of carrot flowers.
You've got
nice. Alright, we're down to the last second date of the dads, and it's gonna be Brian! Always try your best at everything. Yes. So let's get this rolling. Let's get this started. Hey, Daisy and I are going fishing tomorrow. Are you in or out? Hey, hello, customer! Welcome, welcome! How you doing, man? Come on, A. I knew it! Oh, I have a message from Brian! Oh no, I have been training this day. I accidentally boasted about my abilities as a fisherman to Brian, and now he's challenging me to another dad-off. I've been doing my fishing research online, but I'm nowhere close to being an expert still. I have to accept. I type back to Brian. Sounds great, man. Super excited to catch all those fish. Make sure your mower is good in working order, because you're gonna be all over my lawn this weekend. Oh my. Oh, excuse me. That'll show him. Brian responds back, letting me know that tomorrow he'll pick us up at an hour I had previously forgot existed. Man, that's gonna be a rough start. Amanda comes into the room from the kitchen eating a cheese stick by biting off one piece like some kind of monster. I didn't raise you like that. What? It's called string cheese and not chompy cheese for a reason, Amanda. Spoiler! Spoilers! Oh no! Oh man. Did you just call me in here to criticize my controversial string cheese eating technique or what? No, Amanda, we have to go fishing tomorrow. Well, you have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog. How do I become a fishing master overnight? You went fishing in the Girl Scouts, didn't you? Nope. My stint in the Scouts was brief and purely transactional. Though I thought I could get free cookies, but I didn't know that I had to, like, be outside and tie knots and stuff. But I have to beat Brian. Dad, let me tell you a story. Do you remember last summer how I applied for a job at that coffee shop across town? Give me a refresher. During the interview, they asked me if I knew how to work an espresso machine, and I really wanted the job, so I lied and said yes. On my first morning, there was a line out the door, and within half an hour, I severely burned my hand, and they told me to go home and never come back. I still have a scar from that. Youch! Of course I remember. What does that have to do with fishing? The burn is a metaphor, Dad. I don't get it. You can't lead a horse to water. What do horses have to do with fish and burns? You're confusing your old man here. Dad, please. I don't get your obsession with competing against Brian. You would understand. It's a dad thing. Please try explaining it to me. Okay, Brian's just... He just thinks that he's so much better than me, and he purposely reminds me of that whenever he can. It's like he has to one-up me. I have to beat him at his own game. Is that what you think is happening here? I see what's happening here. You're face to face with Brian, and it's strange. No, Amanda. Okay, I know what's happening! Alright, Pops, we should both be getting some sleep. See you in the morning. Night, Panda.
Oh man, itchy.
I brush my teeth and throw on some pajamas. I climb into bed and set my alarm and close my eyes. Okay, sleep. This is gonna be like me. Fuck, can't sleep. I am wide awake. I know that exact feel. I can't help but think about the last time I went fishing, hoping that there's something I can glean from and give me an edge over Brian. I was about 9 years old. My dad woke me up one morning and told me to get dressed and meet him downstairs. It was still dark out. I had no idea what was going on, but before I knew it, we were both alone on freezing cold lake. Excuse me. I had to sit there for hours while I got hot and muggy. The air thick with bugs. I picked at mosquito bites while my dad sat in stony silence, fishing pole in one hand and beer in the other. We didn't catch anything. Aw, that's sad. On the long drive home, my father brought me a pack of cigarettes and didn't say a thing. Huh, interesting. I remember my dad and I used to go fishing at the early morning hours too. It was actually a lot of fun, but funny thing is I actually outfished him a lot. It was hilarious. That didn't help, and I think I have some repressed sadness about my father. I'll deal with that later. Ooh, this is so pretty! It's so pretty and sparkly and stars. I fucking love stars and moons. Just anything but the night makes me happy. I'm sitting on a boat in the middle of a body of water. I can't see any land, but I know it's a lake. The water is placid and still. I'm holding a fishing pole. I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching fish right now. I cast my lure into the water and wait. And wait. And wait. My whole body is filling with hopelessness as I watch the line disappear into the depths below. I used the wrong lure. I look up and see my father, just as he looked that one cold morning, disapproving. Oh shit, this is getting deep. I'm panicking now. I pull the lure up and try to grab a different one, but all the lures in my tackle box are the exact same. I look up to my father for guidance, but he's gone. I try casting again, but can't hold my footing. My boat tips over and I fall into the water, sinking further and further. I see multitudes of fish that had been lying just below the surface, all swimming around me, as if to taunt me. One fish swims up to me. He has Brian's eyes. You gotta use a neutral buoyancy lure if you're going to try to catch trout, buddy. Ah! I jolt awake to the sound of my alarm. It's fishing day. That would explain the weird dream. I groggily slip on clothes and get ready. I'd probably be dead at that hour. That's why I was like, me and you can go fishing. Make sure your dad doesn't fall asleep at the wheel. I spot Amanda's door halfway open and see her still curled up in a mountain of blankets. Walking over to her bed, I give her a tiny kiss on the forehead. Fishing day, kiddo. You ready? No. Well, you gotta get up. I can't do this without you. Also, stop sleeping in your clothes. Amanda pulls her comforter over her head. Never! I know that feel. Sometimes it's hard just to put on pajamas and be like,
Excuse me.
I'll get up in a minute. Alright, Brian should be here in 20, so you better not just go back to sleep. Amanda sticks her hand through the blankets and waves me away. I leave her room and make myself some coffee and another cup with lots of cream and sugar for Amanda whenever she gets up. Amanda eventually wanders in and chugs her coffee while I do world jumbos. And the doorbell ring. That must be Brian. Still rubbing our eyes, we walk outside to see Brian. He's decked out in fishing gear. Daisy's falling asleep next to him. Early bird gets the worm, buddy. You ready to fish? I was born ready. My eyes narrow in on Brian. It's a good day to die. Shit! Calm down. Hop on in, guys. Let's get this fishing party started. I walk over to the driver's side door and open it. Woof woof! Oh my god, it's Maxwell! It's Maxwell! The cute doggy. Cute doggy. Brian's dog immediately hops into the driver's seat, wagging his tail ferociously. Can I see your license, sir? Maxwell, let Tidbit sit! Maxwell immediately hops into the back to cuddle with Daisy. Amanda settles in next to Maxwell and Daisy and immediately falls asleep. I don't blame her. Getting up that early is really hard. You ready for an adventure? I'm ready for glory. And yet you were saying you were ready to die just a moment ago, too. I struggle to stay awake as we drive to the outskirts of town. Country music plays quietly from the radio as trees pass by. So, where are we heading exactly? It's about an hour north of here, little spot I've been going to since I was a kid. My dad used to take me there all the time. I don't think anybody else knows about it. Sweet, private fishing, man. That's awesome. That means more fish for us. I brought everything we need so that we can catch some trout, have a nice little fire, and enjoy the nature. My fishing pole is in the shop, getting tuned up. Do you maybe have an extra I could borrow? But of course, it's probably not as nice as it sounds like yours is, but though. Right. I can't read, I can't speak. Oh my god. I'm digging a hole here. Yep, we're definitely digging a hole. And it's going deeper and deeper and deeper. You can only go so far with the lies, my friend. I stare out at the forest lining the highway. The sun is just barely over the horizon, scattering dusty pink light through the trees. For a split second, I spot a deer gazing on the side of the road before it leaps back into the brush. After a nice quiet drive, Brian eventually tells me to pull off the highway and onto the dirt road. The car bumps along until we reach a clearing that opens up to a magnificent lake. Well, here we are. It's so pretty. I step out of the car and help Brian unload our gear as Maxwell runs around us. Barking, the kids wake up and wander the shore where Daisy tries to teach Amanda how to skip rocks. Nice. Brian and I carry the tackle boxes and cooler down to the edge of the lake where he has a canoe waiting. Ah, great. It's still in one piece. Hold on. Help me out with Maxwell. I help Brian place a tiny dog-sized life vest onto Maxwell. Aw, he has a little life vest. That's so cute. Woof, woof. Alright, your turn. Brian hands me a lime green vest. My god, it's chartreuse! Chartreuse! Maybe if I fall in, you'll save me? I can swim, thanks. No thanks. I want to see what happens when we pick the first action. If I fall in, I'm counting on you to rescue me. Eggplants! Suit yourself. Brian turns to Amanda and Daisy, who are still skipping rocks. You kids wanna fish?
Dad.
I'm good with just throwing rocks into the water. Amanda hurls a rock into the pond with gusto. Yeah, take that, water! Amanda, you're supposed to be skipping them. Is that what we're doing? Daisy, don't you want to fish? I think catching fish is kinda inhumane. Shit. We're gonna go explore in the woods and look at bugs and stuff. Alright, be safe, don't go too far. Brian puts the life vest around himself and we throw all of our equipment into the canoe. Maxwell happily jumps in and takes his place looking out over the front of the boat. I get into the canoe as Brian shoves off. We paddle together to get ourselves in the middle of the lake. This sounds really nice. Makes me really miss fishing. This is so nice. It's pretty. And those fish are spectacular. I love how there's only 4 fish in this lake. Most freshwater fish usually feed at dusk and dawn, which is why I had to get you up so early. Yeah, I know. That's pretty common fisherman knowledge, after all. Fisherman knowledge that I'm knowledgeable about. Still a gambling man? You know it! Let's see who can catch more fish. You can catch more than one? Sounds easy enough to me. What's on the line? Besides all the fish I'm gonna catch, obviously. Shit. Boy. I was thinking something a little more higher stakes than mowing the lawn. Custody of our children? More than that, let's say if I win, I get your weed whacker. Not the weed whacker! Oh, cool. The Whack Master 2000? That's a limited edition! But if you win, you get my pull saw, the Reach and Cut 3000. Refuge. Devin locked me out. Jeez. That's my neighbor in the background. The cordless version? That's the one. Shit! The Reach and Cut 3000 is state of the art. My weed whacker is a prized possession, but those are hard to find, hard to reach branches and back of the yard that have been begging for pruning. You're on. We shake on it. I suddenly remember that I don't know how to fish. My foolish fatherly pride will one day be my undoing. I watch as Brian ties a lure and does the same stuff I can't quite follow with his fishing pole. He casts into the lake. Oh boy, now I have to do that. I stare down at the tackle box and at the pole in my hand. Ooh. Let's play some band. Eggplants! I fish a worm from the styrofoam container Brian brought. It's slippery, but I think I can get it onto the hook if I just focus. Wriggly worm. Oh god, I'm bleeding. Oh god, the blood's everywhere. The worm is not on the hook. Need some help? No, I meant to do that. The blood attracts the fish. They can smell it up to a mile away, you know. No, that's sharks. I think that's sharks. No, it's definitely fish. Now what? Tie a knot or something? Meditate. Tie a knot or something. Eggplants! I take my pole and try to tie an elaborate looking knot to impress Brian. The classic hunter's bend. I learned that one in my youth. Yep, this one isn't coming apart anytime soon. With this knot, I will cast my heavenly line upon the unsuspecting water and deliver unto us a bountiful harvest.
Yes. Judas? Jesus, that sounds like a scripture or some shit.
No, I'm having a date with Brian. Jiggis. Sure, what's your joke? If you're gonna make a dad joke, you better come over here so everyone else can hear ya. I look over to Brian. He doesn't seem to be paying attention. Let's cast this sucker. I pull my rod back and launch the lure as hard as I can.
Ooh, daddy.
My roommate and my neighbor, everyone.
Oh, I'm good.
And the lure flies off the line and sails far, far away, landing in the lake with a loud sploosh. Sorry, I judged the wind speed wrong. This cold air drives the pressure down. Ha! Go ahead and take my pull. I know it's hard switching to a new pull you're not used to. I'll fix up another lure. Brian hands me his pull with a smile, and I just sit there, feeling like an idiot. Okay, for someone not seeing what's going on, he hands me his pull. I'm glad someone else caught that. You know, handing up Z. Pull, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, it's one of the matching games. Fucking sweet. I love these things. Fishing around here is easy. They group up. All you gotta do is line up 3 of the same species and reel them in. Oh, I'm gonna do more than just line up 3. I see a 4-spotter right here. I need to match 3 of the same species. I can't tell them apart. They're easy to tell apart. Match that fish.
Catch it today.
Da 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 da.
There's one right there.
Catch it today.
Ah, shit. That's the largemouth bass, a popular sports fish made infamous by Singing Billy the Bass novelty toy and decoration. It's easily confused with the smallmouth bass. That is very true. Oh, those 2 right there? Mm-hmm. No, not that one.
That would be a 4 one.
No, it won't, because those are different bass.
No. That one.
Oh, that one!
That'd be more than 4.
Rainbow trout.
Da 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 da.
Nice man.
I always feel so pressured when it comes to these games.
Nice catch.
Oh my goodness.
Nice catch. Match of
I
the
play
day.
these sort of games when I'm getting tattooed to keep me from being focused on the horrific pain.
Oh my goodness, I can't see. There's so much fish.
Right there.
Nice catch.
Oh my goodness. I know it's a matching game, but it's intense as hell. Da da. Here?
Now you're fishing. Nice catch.
Oh my goodness.
The fuck is that?
Oh no, wait, those are 2 different kinds.
Shit. Fuck. Wait. There.
Rainbow trout.
Hey, there's a trout. On that one.
Nice match.
Da 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 da. Ha da da. Ha da da. Ha da da.
Catch of the day. Rainbow trout.
Oh my goodness.
Nice match.
How many fish have we caught? Are we winning?
I don't know.
I don't know anywhere either. Fuck, that's not right. Fuck. That guy right there.
Now you're fishing. Catch of the day.
Why am I just introduced as the neighbor?
Match of the day.
I am a friend of yours.
Catch of the day.
Friend.
Good work! Hey, I got an achievement. That means I did good, right? And yes, you are my friend. It's just not many people know you. So I also have to say you're my neighbor, too.
I knew her longer than Dylan knew her.
Dylan's my roommate. Wow. This is way tougher than I thought. I look over to Brian, who's smiling and obviously enjoying his time out here on the lake. I will crush him! Suddenly, the fishing pole jumps in my hand. I reflectively tug upwards. I think I got something big! The tip of the pole dips down repeatedly, and the line starts to run. Reel it in! I finally get the fish right up next to the boat. It's a long, beautiful rainbow trout. Brian hands me a net. It's all yours. I lean down and notice that my hands are shaking with excitement. This fish is bigger than all the ones Brian caught. The pole saw is mine. Oh hell. The entire canoe tips over with me. I find myself sinking into the lake. I should have taken the life vest. Oh shit, our ass is gonna die now. All of a sudden I'm embraced under the water and pulled into Brian's arms. Am I? I finally dragged upwards, sputtering water. All of our gears floats down the surface. Maxwell doggy paddles around us in a circle, having a great
I
time.
don't know about that.
I know! Someone says hello to you. Bye! You alright? Does that count as one? Well, seeing as all our fish are now swimming safely back into the lake, I guess so. Brian laughs. Let's get you to shore. Here, let me do this for you. Brian and I flip the canoe back over and fill it with our now soaking wet gear. Shit. Still a nice setting, though.
Wait, I have something that might count as a dad joke.
Okay.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Olive.
Oh boy, here we go. Olive who?
I love you.
Aw.
Does that count?
Yes, that counts.
I thought dad jokes were usually more like a... I don't know, I think of them usually as dorky instead of cute.
I don't know. So, for me, they can mean a little bit of both. Otherwise, they can be very, very cringeworthy and amazing. We roll back to shore with Maxwell in tow.